Here we are again. Let me turn this sound down. I'm sorry about the... Hi, Trisha. Welcome. I had a little blip there, but I should be good. My internet is kind of sketchy tonight. Anyways, good evening. I hope that you're having a good day. And, yeah, here we are. I am gonna... it's gonna be a short stream tonight. Just, it was a busy day and I am wiped out and not feeling great, but I wanted to look at some things in my new house with you all. So this is my new house. I know I showed it to you the other day, but I've done some changes since then and I finished the upstairs. So we'll take a look around my new house, and there are two things that I'm going to mostly focus on is the kitchen and then the little special feature that I put in the basement since Monty got stuck there the other day. He got trapped in the basement, which, we can't be having people getting trapped in the basement. So let's take a look around first. So this little area here to the right of the doorway under the stairs, this is where I put my company chest. There's a window back there behind the stuff. I just kind of modified that. I got rid of the fan up above it. I left the one above the door. Not a huge fan of it the other place. I put these two swags up here. I lowered the luminous loft ceiling a bit in this part of the house. So, there's that. I put some more, knickknacks around. I fixed the window. I put curtains on it. And added these little blue side tie curtains to the windows in this area here, the kitchen and dining and book nook area. So yeah, the kitchen. I redid the kitchen. So the first thing that you'll notice is that I gave the kitchen a wood floor. That's just flooring mats. I feel like, it needed to have some contrast. And you may notice my amazing range, my stove that I made, and hood with vent and everything over top of it, and there's lighting underneath, obviously, because I used lights to make the burners on the stove. So we'll take a look at this, what I did. This is a Hingen sideboard, and I turned it sideways and slid it in place between all the other stuff. And then on top I've got some, those are table mats. Those are just table mats that I dyed a lighter color. So this is soot black, and then I used gray for the table mats. These are the dwarven floor lights that you get. You can purchase them once you achieve honored rank with the dwarves. So I used those as the burners on my stove. That little bit of flame coming up is actually from a wall torch, and this right here is the wall torch, and this is just a small fish tank. Yeah, no, it was just Twitch being dumb. My internet is a little unstable, so it blooped me out for a moment, but I got right back on and got things together. So yeah. Let's see what else is going on here. That's just, that little button is from the fish tank below. These little weird knobby things, I don't know. They're just handrails that I stuck underneath there. And so I used a grade 2 metal fish tank above, turned the other direction, for the hood of the stovetop. Hung my utensils back here, put some tiles up and some box shelves, some wall pipes stuck into the fish tank to make it look more like it's a vent, So there it is. And then also the new baskets, the simple baskets, you can dye them any color you like. I just lined up some hanging sideboards and slid in these baskets to make it look like cabinets. So I have, cabinets and a stovetop and the new sink. And there's my ice box over there. I kind of like this new kitchen. I'm digging the funky colors for the Thavnair theme. I think it works. So that is what I did with that. I didn't change anything here except that, I lowered the ceiling so I don't have the little round thingy up there in this area. I thought it would be nicer for the kitchen and dining area to have the ceiling a bit lower, a bit more cozy. I really like the lighting that you get from all these lofts too. I mean, I could just maybe not use all luminous lofts the whole way across, and I could do a regular loft and luminous loft and just kind of switch them back and forth. But the lighting is great. I love the kitchen. I'm happy with that. And the nice thing is that I could totally change the look of this kitchen just by changing the colors that I dyed everything. And it would still work. So there's that. There's a nice meal going on here on the table. Big salads and shakshuka with crusty bread. That's actually a meal that I would eat in real life. So yeah. And then there, of course, is the living room area with these beautiful new bookcases. I love the new bookcases. They're awesome. And we'll go upstairs quick. I'm so happy that I managed to get a medium house. I've been wanting this for so long. So here in the hallway, I made the little, computer and office kind of desk area. So, there's, the computer. It's just the level checker. And through this is the bathroom. And it's, it looks better in the daylight when the windows light up. But it's a big, spacious bathroom. I just resisting the urge to fill every space with junk. And I'm at my item level cap anyways, so. But, bathroom. Basin with a mirror and no toilet. I don't poop in game. I don't poop in game. And neither do you, frankly. So stop trying to make it happen. It's not going to happen. So bedroom, I used the luminous loft and imitation wooden skylights. And that's one side of the bedroom with fireplace. And, I hid this I love this item that they put in the little fairy door. It's so cute. So that's where the little folk go. And then the new beds. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, Trisha. Did you bid on something? Did you bid on another house? There's lots of cottages still available if you want a cottage. But nobody else. I was the only bidder on this medium. So I was really lucky. Nobody else bid on it. I love the new beds. I stuck 2 of them together. Your RP alt has a small? Cool. Are you trying to upgrade or are you just in the middle of redecorating? I love the waterfall partitions. It really makes creating a rainy window much easier. Dyeable furniture. You can make this any color you want, this bed. And then the other side of the room. They're both new from the past lottery. Oh, good. Cool. Well, I will gladly come take a look at them. I will gladly come look. I think we have a house that a viewer asked me to go look at as well on the list. I'm not going to stream for very long tonight because I'm just not feeling well today. I do have my neurosurgery consult on the 8th of February, and I also managed to get a rheumatology appointment, I believe, on the 8th of March. So, in the next couple months, hopefully, the Starlight themed one. Hopefully, things will start to get better here in the near future. So, because Monty got stuck down here in the basement the other day, and I didn't realize it, but with these stage panels, you can't push back through. Once you come through, they're like a one-way door. Like, normally you can push on something and go through it, but for some reason, the hitbox on the back side of the stage panels does not allow it. So if you ever want to trap someone in your basement, there's the way to do it. Stage panels. So I built an elevator in the basement. I would like to see it, actually. I would be happy to. So I built an elevator. And the way to build an elevator is any tabletop item. You just put a loft on a stage panel, place your tabletop item on the loft, and lift it up until the top of the item clips into the ceiling. Okay? So there's the ceiling. It's in the ceiling. And then you just have to be able to jump high enough that your head hits the bottom of the item. So when I jump, my head will hit the bottom of this item. And what that does is that, once my head clips into the hitbox of this item, the game automatically puts you on top of the item. So there we are. It pops you right up. If you go into my basement and you get stuck, you can just ride the elevator up onto this pedestal here, onto the newel post. So I put that down there because Monty got stuck, and I told him I would show you how to do it. It's not hard. I'm going to actually, it makes me want to build a Star Trek style transporter room. Next time when I redo this house, there'll be an elevator that'll take you somewhere to mission control or something. Scotty, beam me up. All right, let me check something here. Because I had a message from someone the other day. Wait, someone sent me a message. Okay. Oh, so if you watched this stream the other day, remember we visited the Thavnair End of Days house. The person who decorated it sent me a message. It's Laura Dan, and I think that they are followers of the channel, maybe. It says, "Hey Katniss, thanks for visiting my Thavnair End of Days building. I'm glad it inspired you to create a Hanish theme in your new home. Congrats on the medium. For explanation on the home, the resident of the house has turned into a monster and fled from the window. I don't have good monster stuff unlocked yet, so had to use the giant bird thing and got tired of floating, so I just used his tail. Hope things go well with the new doctor's and neurosurgeon appointment." Oh, thank you. Thank you, Laura. I do too. It certainly would be hard to get worse. So, because my neck is really in bad shape, guys. I'm serious. Things are messed up. So, I might have to have a few surgeries coming up in the next, little bit here. I'm not really sure. I'll have a better idea in a couple weeks. But then, my doctor, my GP, the new GP that I'm seeing, seems to think that, if they take care of this stuff and put me on a biologic, that I can get to feeling a whole lot better, that I'll get to feel a whole lot better. I just have nerves in my neck and in my spine that are being compressed because of the ankylosing spondylitis. It's, it's basically, Trisha, it's the same thing that Drex has. He has psoriasis, and it's psoriatic arthritis and ankylosing spondylitis kind of overlap. There's, they're both these seronegative arthropathies. So, I haven't been on a biologic for a while now. I was on Humira for a couple years, and then I went off, and during the pandemic, I didn't go back on. And so my disease has progressed a whole lot. And my neck is basically, my discs are all degenerating. And instead of having a normal C curve, which is like the C open to the back, my C curve of my neck is going the opposite direction with the C opening to the front. So all those vertebrae are just kind of collapsing down in the front because of this stupid autoimmune disease. But we'll see what they need to do to fix things as best they can, and then take a biologic and hope for the best. Hey, Monty. Welcome. Glad you're here. All right. So we are going to, that's the story, anyways, of Elora Danon's house over on Bismarck that we went to look at the other day. Now we need to go take a look at Miss Toots' house. Ms. Toots sent a message to me on Twitch and said their holiday floor and front are in decor. It's Midgard the Mist, 24th Ward, Plot 4, Cafe Exodus. Okay, so we're going to do that first, and then we will go to Trisha's house. Monty, did you see me explain the elevator in the basement? It's super easy. It's super easy to do. So let's see, we need to go to, we are going to the Mist. So let's go to Limsa. Medication reminder already. Oh my goodness, it is 8 o'clock. My pillbox is going to beep soon. All right. Boop, boop. We're going to Ward 24. And we are going to Plot 4. Okay, so let's go. You know what? Why am I wearing this ugly outfit? This crafting gear. I've got to glamour it because it's really lame. You're hoping to start a venue? Your alt is in the process of making a tea house. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, Faye's got the tea house. And you know, when she moved into the house right next door to me, we both bid for plots right next to each other in the Goblet there, and I won my auction because nobody else bid, and she won her auction against one other person. But what happened was when they moved our houses, our walls got upgraded from the size they were to the bigger size. So I had florist walls on, so I ended up with medium florist walls, which, you know, is nice, but I would have put my cafe walls on if I had known that was going to happen. But she ended up having, you know, getting the large onsen tea house walls out of the deal too. So lucky her. And it looks awesome. All right, so we are going down here to Plot 4. There's a house here for sale in Mist. This little cottage is up for grabs. Yes. And you know what? It's actually really cool on the medium one. Oh, sorry. One sec, guys. I'll be right back. And why not? Why not? I'm just trying to spread some happiness out here in the world by being nosy. See, where are we? I wonder if we can go down here to 26. We were in that one already. We were here, right? Oh, no, we weren't here. So this is new home. Owner is Karen. Is it Karen? This is Karen's house. Please don't tell anyone how I live. Oh, I'm sorry. I play too much. I play far too much. I probably should have been doing other things when I got that. This is Kylo Ren's sister. Maybe so. Let's see what's going on inside Karen's house. Oh, there's nothing in here. Oh, except for this. Just a big beaver burger. Poor Karen. It's no wonder she's complaining at the Costco. You know? Oh, goodness. That was wrong. That was wrong of me. I shouldn't have done that. All right. Sorry about that. I'm back. The YMCA was calling to confirm my appointment for tomorrow. And actually, I'm glad that I answered because Claudia, the lady that runs the Adapted Aquatics program, has told me now that Dr. Perret, who I'm seeing, is very good. Who says that he's a very good neurosurgeon, and she's heard good things about him, and has talked with a number of people who were his patients, of course, because she sees people who are, recovering from these kinds of surgeries and stuff. So he's good. He's well received, and man, I'm nervous. Here it is, Cafe Exodus. I can't even speak tonight. Cafe Exodus. The owner is Cafe Exodus. They're a free company, and their tag is cafe, and it is the home of free mental misfits with coffee. Hey, these are my kind of people. I've actually got some coffee right here on my desk, but it's only a little bit left because I made it this afternoon, and it's 8 o'clock. I'm going to finish it. Yum. Visitors are welcome. This is a designer home, and they have a message book. So let's go on in and take a look. Look at how pink this place is. Look at that. That's amazing. That is truly pink. Is this a retainer in here or a person? It's a person. It's Dart Wormsbane. I'll just wave. I'm going to tell them they can join us if they would like. There we go. All right. So let's take a look around the yard. It's all very festive. It's the next holiday coming up. It's the Day of Love. I don't have one of these things. I missed out on it that year. I had a year where I lived with my uncle in Pennsylvania, and out in the boonies in the compound, in the family compound. It was like indoor camping, living with my uncle. And the internet was really terrible, and I couldn't stay connected. Like I would log on and just like constantly get disconnected. So it was really annoying. And so I missed out on all of the holidays and stuff that year. So there's like a year gap in my holiday stuff, which is sad. Makes me sad. That's my uncle who fell off of the roof while he was working. All right, let's check this out. It's all done up for Valentine's Day. There's a loft over my head here. Cool. So this is a medium house. We've got the Limelians fountain there. Very nice. I love the colors. Oh, it looks really well coordinated with this with the crystal walls, the stained crystal walls. All the trophies, and the creepy babies. Let's go upstairs first. Oh, this loft has got fish, lots of cushions. People can just come up, hang out, meditate, watch these blue discus swim. They're very cool. Very cool fish. All right. Let's... Oh, look. Ooh la la. It's Amaric and Estinian. And Sid. Everybody's 3 heartthrobs. There they are. Wow, look at this place. Look at all these chairs. Look at all the Valentine's chairs. This is amazing. What kind of party are they planning for Valentine's Day in this place? I mean, yeah, I know, Monty. I'm like, okay, so they got all this like romantic pink tables with these beautiful pink chairs and cakes and lots of booze and beds and a dance pole. I don't know if we should come put up some walls. Just at least, like maybe a screen, the white tiger screen. That would be perfect. All right. The day of love is coming. All the little Gridanian bouquets of roses all over the place. They're just laying around. Take one home for your mama. We got a loft. This is dangerous. Someone might fall. Oh, like me. There's a gap. Come, play triple triad after the party. This is where the after party happens, down here. If you're not too drunk, you can play Monster Toss. If you're super drunk, you can play the Crystal Tower Striker. If you're just 3 sheets to the wind, you can just come and punch Greg. I wouldn't advise these 2 games if you've been drinking. Well, very nice house. Very nice house. Did we look at the... We'll have to look at the placard when we go outside. I don't think I did. I think I missed it. A word from the owner. Oh, no, we did. It's Cafe Exodus. Very nice job, Cafe Exodus. Oh, look. I already have signed this book. I'll just, send them a message. Thanks for inviting me back for the redecor. Very nice. I worry about... Oh, no, I don't worry about it. I'm just going to say... You know what I'll say? I'll say, have fun on Valentine's. Moi. Katniss. There. I think we've already looked at people's rooms, so I don't know that we need to... I don't know that we need to look at rooms again. It hasn't been that... Although this is Bacon Corner. Did we visit Bacon Corner? I think we have visited this because there's the Room of Good Boys. We've visited all of these at some point. Yeah, we've seen these recently. All right. So now we're going to go to Trisha's. Let me see. Let me scroll back a little bit. We are going to Quirrell to the lavender beds. So we're going to have to go to Let's go to New Gridania. We're gonna have to travel to another server. And we will visit Trisha's new place. Here we are. And visit another world server. We're gonna go... Oh wait, do we have to data center travel? That's the world list. We need to... I thought we could data center travel. Let me see here. Which from the main menu? I haven't done this. I haven't done any data center travel. Or from this menu. Character select menu. Stance, traits, portrait. It's not there. From the select menu? Oh, I have to log out. Okay. Gotcha. So, data... This one? Just click start and then... Go back and click data center. Oh! I haven't done this. Okay, data center. And let's see, which one is it? Quirrell. Okay, crystal. Oh, wait, I have to right click on my character name? Oh, but look, I have a character here. But she's only... like level whatever. Oh, I see. Wait. I have to know what I have to do is I gotta go back here. I have to click on my character's name. I got it. Oh my gosh. Why did they make this so weird? Visit another data center. Data center. Crystal. Quirrell. Confirm. There we go. Got it. It is hard to coach over chat. And that's not very intuitive at all. That's not very intuitive at all. Okay, wait. So we're going to the lavender beds. All right. Wow. Here I am on Quirrell. Okay, I want to log in. This world is currently full. Ward 14, Plot 6 is our destination. I'm impressed with the fact that my avatar can actually do the whistling motion with her mouth. All right, so we're going to Lavender Beds 14, Plot 6. 14, and Plot 6 is rum. This is the hangman's jig. You gotta craft stuff for it on your main and get someone to help you transfer it. Ah, yes. Okie doke, we're on our way. Well, I mean, if I'm traveled over to this data center, question. If can I trade with you all here? Because, I mean, I can always help you craft stuff if you need help. Just let me know. I am a skilled crafter after all. Let's see. So we're going to Plot 6, which is up there. Lavender East. We might as well just take the quick route. Go to Lavender East. After we visit Trisha's house, I'm going to have to call it a night. Because I'm feeling yuck. So this is the same plot that I have my large in the Lavender Beds over on Bismarck. This is also Plot 6. Let's take a look at the yard. Wait, first we look at the placard first. It's the Hangman's Jig. The owner is the Hangman's Jig. They're a free company and their tag is rum. It says, "Welcome to the Hangman's Jig." It's a venue, a tavern, and an immersive experience. We've got a lot of tables out in the yard for people to have picnics at. I love this plot. I mean, I really like my little spot in the Lavender Beds. And this is the same one. It's pretty. You get extra yard outside of your fence with lots of flowers. You have your own little fishing spot, you know, your own fishing hole. If you want to fish, there's the creek. It's right there. You can catch giant carp in there. They've got the half-timbered walls, which are beautiful. Looks very nice. Let's go on inside. Oh boy, it's got the piratey kind of feel here. You got pirate ships. More pirate ships. Galley-ass wheels. This is the bunkhouse where all the pirates sleep. And then bathhouse for salty sea dogs to wash off the salt. Maybe this is the infirmary. This looks awesome over here. Look at that. Floated those cask racks up to make that. That looks nice with the, you know, good use of the verdant shelf partitions there. That looks very cool. Nice little bar. The Riviera counters. It's the Brewer's Beacon. Brewer's Beacon, that's what that is. Pirates are outlawed. We're a perfectly reputable group of traders and tavern owners. Yes, of course. This is where they count all their money. Look at all this treasure. Just gold just laying on the floor. Got the ships. Pretty cool. This looks very cool. Here's the library. They have captured many a megalodon. Let's go to the basement. Oh my goodness. There's a secret bookshelf door upstairs. Did I miss it? Uh-oh. Let's see. I'm sleepy. I know it's early, but I'm just like exhausted. There's a secret bookshelf door. Let's find it. It's not here. Must be in the other room. Let's see. There's no bookshelf here. It must be downstairs. It's not up here. Let's see. Yeah, it's gotta be downstairs. That's the only bookshelves are up there. Let's go downstairs. We'll see. It's a big house. It's okay. Look at all those windows. Ah, yes. I see the trick bookshelf in the middle there. And I see they floated extra bookshelves up to make all of them reach the ceiling here. Dance stage. Ah. This is where they have the secret pirate meetings. I mean, the secret traders and merchants meetings. What a lot of windows. Holy cow. That's seriously a massive number of windows. That took a lot of time. Very nice house. Another shot of the lighthouse. Let's see. Are there rooms to look at? There are a few rooms. We'll go take a look at rooms and then we'll call it a night. Captain's quarters is owned by Meredith Black. It's their captain's quarters. It's a designer home. Visitors are welcome and it's an immersive experience. Let's go take a look at Captain Black's room. Very nice. All those windows so bright. I love the Hingen furniture. It's so nice. This big couch. You could fit like 8 people on this couch. Someone is part of the never-ending Doctor Who scarf club. Very nice. Very nice room. The bathroom. All right, let's go to the next room. Private Chambers number 2 is owned by Lydia Skyhaven. The greeting says, all right, fess up. Who bled all over the floor again? Oh, no. It's an immersive experience, and they have a message book. So let's go check out Lydia's room. Let's see. There's no blood. I don't see any blood on the floor yet. Got the lovely portraits. Lots of rose trellises and greenery. Bathtub. Beds. I don't see any blood. No blood. Must have cleaned it up. Cute room. Cute room. I did not see any blood on the floor. They must have cleaned up. There we go. My first message of the night. There we go. All right. Onward. She's the medic. Let's go to the next room. Private Chambers number 3 is owned by Kukuvi Kuvi and says it's a simple room for a simple farmer. At least I think of myself as such. Welcome. All right. We'll go check out a simple farmer's room. Looks good to me. Got that bamboo right in the middle with the leafy lamp. Pond. Nice dinner. This is definitely a farmer's room. Look at all this food. Look at all those vegetables and fruits. Extra. Bread, cheese. This is where everyone comes for dinner. And there's the bed. Bedroom. Cute. I like it. Nice choice of walls too. And floors. That's nice flooring. I love the varied wood flooring. It's one of my favorites. I might have to use it when I do the Star Trek transporter room. Let's see, we're going to the next room. Zim's abode is owned by Zimziki Zimki. Zimzimki. That's his name. Zimzimki. Are these Lalafels? Are we visiting Lalafell homes? I'm guessing yes. Either that or people who were adopted by Lalafels, like my husband's character. Puru, he was adopted by Lalafels. This room has got a lot going on. There's a lot happening here. Look, you can take a bath in this here aqueduct. Just take a bath in the aqueduct. Zim's a character. Works at a casino and owns a laundromat and works as a cleaner. Ah. They've got a lot going on in their room. She causes chaos. I can tell. Look, there's a pile of clothes on the floor even. You know, the world needs people to cause chaos. How boring would it be without them? She ruined one of your outfits this morning? Oh no. How did that happen? This room is a An amazing work of chaotic art. Well done. She has Gobby Tech washers, pretty unreliable. Yeah, I don't know if I would trust my clothes to any kind of machine intended to clean by a goblin. Their idea of clean and my idea of clean are pretty different things. It's like asking my dog to wash my clothes. That's what? That's racist. I'm not. No, it's not racist. I mean, have you seen their? You've seen their tech. It's not racist. Their clothes look a little rough. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, the next room is Nyan's room. The owner is Nyanthora Lingrikwik. Whatever. Some tongue twister name. We're just going to say we're going to Nyan's room. There's no greeting. We're going. I've had some experiences with Gobby Tech that weren't pleasant in Alexander. As a healer, I got assaulted a lot. I'll say. She does a contested random roll, and if she loses, it's ruined in some way. I lost particularly badly. Your outfit was shrunk to unwearability. It's a bit of fun RP every Tuesday morning. Ah, very nice. This room is where the extra treasure gets hidden. Very nice. Next room. That's Nyan's room. Kohana's quarters is owned by Kohana Tatawaki. It is Kohana's treehouse. Be aware that lizard might be sleeping. Please drop off food for her. Okay, if I see a lizard and I'm able, I'll drop food. One of the Bun boys had his outfit dyed pink and he's stuck with it. Mary the captain had the arms of her coat sewed to the back somehow. Oh dear. That would be inconvenient. Let's go to the tree house and see if we can find the lizard. This is very nice. Look at this. They made it like a little cabin. This is super cute. Super cute. I love that. The little nook they made with a stage curtain and some windows, a feather bed. That's like some Hingen wardrobe stuff or sideboards or something there. Bunch of cushions. White screens. Imitation wooden skylights. The rocking chair. This is so cute. I believe that this is the edge of the mushroom chairs. The mushroom stools. To make it look like there's little mushrooms growing out of the wood. That's a very cute touch. Really adorable. What a cute room. All right. Next room. Cute treehouse. I like that. Private chambers number 8 is owned by Auburn Farron. No greeting. Let's go to Auburn's room. It's Far Eastern inspired, I guess. Cute. I love that floor couch. A simple room with a summoning circle. Very nice. I love the Kugane music. Oh, whoops. I meant to go to the next room. There's only one left, I think. Yep, last room. Shadow's hideout. The owner is Shadow's light. There is no shadows here. You'll have to look someplace else. It's a haunted house and it's under renovation. It's a tavern. Well, let's go take a look, even though it's under renovation. Wow, look at this. Pretty cool. It's like it looks out on last one on the list is yours. You haven't done anything with it yet. We're looking out at Costa del Sol from this room somehow in the lavender beds. Nice. Well, every room and the whole house, very nice, very cool. So I have to figure out how to get back home. I think I have to log out to data center travel. So I log out and then I have to go back to the character select screen. Yeah, I understand that work, is always takes precedence over house decorating, unfortunately. Let's see. Return to homeworld. There we go. Data center. Aether. Midgard Sormer. Confirm. Yes, proceed. Take me home. Yay, back on Midgard. That was easier than I expected. Now that I know how to do it. All right. My voice is starting to do the thing where it quivers. It's funny because after I had COVID, I noticed this started happening. When I would try to stream, I start having this like tremor in my voice. And actually, I think I noticed it over the summer. It was happening before I had COVID too. Well, when you figure it out, just let me know. I'll come visit once they're ready to go. And Buttspot will also will be there as well to butt it just in case. Just in case. I'm gonna have to take a rest. I'm gonna put some ice on my neck and relax a bit. So I am gonna go back to my house. Buttspot's always happy to help. Well, all right, folks. I want to thank you all for coming to hang out with me tonight. And sorry for the short stream. Hopefully, once I get this problem with my neck fixed and get to rheumatology and get on a biologic medication, I'll start to feel better and be able to stream longer. This is really hard right now. After a little while, my voice starts getting wacky. So anyways, we'll meet up again soon and we'll do, like Monty has said, more frequent, shorter streams instead of, long ones. Anyways, I hope that you all have a great night. Take your meds and get some rest, and I will catch you on the flip side. Take care.